Hi all, welcome to my channel. I am Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today guys we are going to continue with our marathon build of Build the Orrery. We are going to do pack 9 of Build Our Orrery. Wow, getting to the end pretty quick on this one. Now the videos aren't very long at the moment because we're more or less doing the same, doing the gears for the planets, but it's coming along and we'll be done in the next few packs, so happy days ahead. Now if you do want to get this build, I will put the link down in the description below. Down there are all the social medias as well for my channel, Patreon if you want to become a member, or there is channel membership as well if you'd like to help out that way. But yeah, this is a fantastic kit. You can get this on a subscription like any part work, or you can just get this and buy it outright and enjoy the build all in one. But it is definitely worth it, trust me. Anyway, let's get started today. So with all that said, let's get modelling. Okay guys, so pack 9 or stage 9 is Neptune. So Neptune is the 8th planet from the sun and the 4th largest, and orbits the sun every 164.8 years. Neptune was first observed in 1846 and its largest moon, Triton, shortly thereafter. Triton is included in your solar system. Neptune is not visible from Earth to the naked eye and was discovered by French astronomer Urbain Le Verrier, if I get that right, using mathematics based on disturbances in the orbit of Uranus or Uranus. So there we go. And here is Neptune. Lovely blue planet that is. Utterly gorgeous. Look at that. It's a gorgeous blue. That is beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, so let's get on with the build. So first of all, we're going to be starting with this, and I'm going to put the 2 grub screws in to make life easier. So there they are. I felt that one cross-threaded a bit actually. I'm just reversing it. Oh, that's a bit better. Now they do go in quite far. So when you more or less see them come through, then yeah, tighten them. And I'll keep at it, and it will come through eventually. This one didn't look like it was going to go in, but it is. Wow, that is taking a while to come through. I don't know. I've never to this date had any problems with these. Okay, let me just back this out. Let me just try and finish this off this way. Oh, it's going in now. So goodness knows what happened there. Okay, so we need to put our section in. Now I need to back out that grub screw because gone in a bit too far. There we go. Right, so we need the larger cog first. Put that on. Line it up with the holes. And then we need to put a 6mm brass screw in. That's one in. That's 2 in. Okay, and that's 3 in. Turn this over. We're going to put our smaller cog on. Now that isn't that much smaller, so I really had to make sure I was putting in the correct size on that one. So as you can tell, we're working our way to the bottom. Things are changing. That's 1 in there. One in there. And then we've just got the final one. Just in there. I'm going to lock in that plastic bit using the grub screw. Doesn't need much tightening. Okay, putting that to one side, we'll then bring this piece across. Got another grub screw to put in. I'm going to try and do this with this time because I don't know. Let me try that again with this Allen key bit. Well, it's going in fine that time. So I don't know. Okay, so that's in. We need these 2 pieces. So we need put this through here. This up through there. Put the smaller cog on. Just like that. We need to use this the 8mm screw, which is the largest screw. Okay, then we get our next cog. Put that in. Secure that with a 6mm screw. Getting quite fast at this now, even though it's not a race. Okay, that's nice and tight. Actually, no, it's not. Here's me saying that's not. Just tighten up a bit more. Okay, now that's nice and tight. Okay, so we're going to be putting this on. So, bringing our main body across, we want a washer and we want the main cog assembly. Make sure that locks in. Then we need another washer. We're running out of space now. And we need this piece here. Now that is a tight fit. Right, I know what I've done. I put these cogs on the wrong one. I make mistakes, guys. Whoops. I'm going to have to take that all apart. So no wonder I was wrong. I wonder why that wasn't tightening actually. So there's me rushing ahead. I'm going to get told off for rushing ahead. Okay, well at least it makes it a little bit more interesting. So large cog. And a smaller cog. Make sure that's tight. Okay, now we'll put this on. Make sure them cogs are engaged, which they are. I'm still a bit unhappy about that. It's just seemed still loose. Let me just tighten up a little bit more. I don't know, it just feels very loose. It's kind of moving the other screw when I tighten it. Let me just try something. I'm just going to try and hold one screw while I tighten the other. I don't think that's going to work, but hey, it's worth a shot. You notice there's just quite a lot of play in that. Let me just take this screw off. And let me try and tighten this one fully. Okay, so that's tightened fully. Now I'll try this one. So I've never had this problem before, but we can work around it. Then the smaller. That's still very, very loose. I don't know what has gone on there. That's still extremely loose. So that one's on there. It's the 8mm coming up, and then the 6mm going down. This just doesn't seem to be tightening. Right, hang on. It's very, very loose, if you can see. Right, I am going to have to stop the camera and work on what's causing this off camera. So I will be back in a sec.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, I'm back. So I managed to get this on now. I managed to sort out what was going on with the cogs. So what we need to do now is we just need to tighten up the grub screw. Make sure it's fully tight with this. Kind of just safeguarding it really. Okay. A piece of falling out there. Then we're just going to put the arm on. So here is the arm. They are getting longer and longer as we go on. Now, Am I totally happy with that arm sticking up like that? Not really. So I'll just see if I can undo this and move that other cog. The problem is, once these are locked in place, it's pretty hard to shift them, but I want them sort of on the same as each other. There we go. Okay, that is locked into place, and that is all there is to do in this stage. So, oh, okay, maybe not locked in place. That's probably because I didn't lock the arm in place. Right, start again. I'm having a bit of a nightmare on this one. Right, yeah. Right, lock that in place. Okay. Oh, there we go. That is in place. That was a bit of a nightmare of a stage, to be honest with you. Didn't think it'd fight me as much as it has done, but suppose we have them as builders. They do happen, and we've just got to overcome them. But wow, that was very testing, I've got to admit. But that is this issue complete. That is this stage done. So that is stage 9 done. Well guys, that is the end of pack 9 of our Orrery. That one was testing. I mean, I always jinx myself when I say, I'm getting used to this now and a bit repetitive and da-da-da, and then life throws you something that you're like, oh, in it. But anyway, it's done now, and yeah, it's complete, and yeah, I managed to sort out the cogs. Everything's together, everything's working, so I am happy. Thank goodness. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please could you give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But as for always, stay safe and bye for now.